Good evening and namaskar. Today we will see a few principles of investing. Unless we know the basic principles of investing, it's very difficult to succeed in stock market. Of course, people do succeed sometimes, but if you know the principles of investing, even when you fall, you will get up easily and again run. That's what Warren Buffett says when he says his rule number one is never lose money. Never lose money. Please remember this. This is the only rule actually. Rule number two is never forget rule number one. So, we all want to become richer than at present. Wherever you are, you want to scale a little higher. You want to become a millionaire, you want to become a karodpati, you want to become a billionaire, and so on. So that ambition can be there. Ambition must be there. And you must work for it. You can't say, I lost because of X, because of Y. No. You are responsible for your money. Nobody else is responsible for your money. When you go to a shop, when you spend on something, do you blame somebody else? You don't. Stock market is also a shop like that. You are making purchases and you are making sales. Of course, you can take the guidance of somebody. But ultimately, when you make a decision to buy or hold or sell, it is your decision and you can't shift the responsibility to somebody else. Please remember always that. Responsibility for your money is yours. You are not going to part with your money when you suppose you get 500% extra profit. Will you share it with the fellow who advised you? No, you are not going to share. You are not going to share your profits or losses or the blame. You can't blame also. Now, whenever you invest money, this means that whenever you invest money, you must invest in a company which will progressively make better and better top line and better bottom line. Means top line means sales income. Bottom line means net profit. So if you watch, at least do two things. Whether you know accounting or not, it is better to know accounting, but if you don't know also, if you know your top line and your bottom line. Suppose you invest in a company. Let us say XYZ company you invest. How do you invest on that? Now Vijayamohan is publishing quarterly results review. I have seen that he has said this company is good, therefore I have purchased. No. Vijayamohan has reviewed, no doubt. You review it twice, thrice. Listen to it twice, thrice. Your money, after all. You have to invest your money and you are investing in the hope of a profit. You are not going to give that profit to Vijayamohan. I am not expecting also. I am not running a business. I am giving free service. So, every quarterly result which I give, usually, but not always, usually I select some of the best performers of that quarter. See, now quarter one is going on, quarter one result season is going on, every day some results are coming. I look at those results, I sift those results and try to pick out some of the best results. The best results of Q1 may not be the best results of Q2 or Q3 or Q4. Every quarter is a new quarter. But there are companies which do well in many quarters. Q1 it has done well, Q2 slightly come down, Q3 again went up, Q4 again went up, Q5 again went up. There are such companies which went up continuously for 8 quarters, 9 quarters, 10 quarters. One such which I remember, which was in my portfolio, was Laurus Labs. It was going up and going up and going up for more than 2 years. But then, so I was keeping it for more than 2 years. And it has become a multi-bagger for me. But then, it failed in 2 quarters. I disposed of. And after those 2 quarters, it is always coming down and sometimes going up, sometimes coming down. Not like the olden days of consistently good results. Why I say that Laurus Labs is, it is a good company. Even today it is a good company. But the type of results it used to give in those 2 years and probably 3 years, that sort of results are not coming from Laurus Labs now. So, I want to emphasize one thing. Laurus Labs cannot be written off now also. It might bounce back in some quarter again. We don't know. We have to wait. We should be watching. But the point is, a particular quarterly result is good for that particular quarter only. You can't come back to me and say, sir, you advised something 3 years back. You see it has come down now. You can't say that. My quarterly analysis was valid only for that one quarter. Now next quarter, it is your headache. If you have invested, it is your headache. It is your necessity to check up the next quarterly result, and if that quarter is good, keep it. If that quarter is very bad, sell it. If the quarter is equal to the previous quarter, keep it. Give grace period of 1 quarter. Now 2 quarters, bad quarters, give it up. You see, that is how you don't lose money. If Laurus Labs, I really made good money. I have to confess that. When I sold also, it was a multi-bagger for me. Likewise, recently I sold another company, Gujarat Gas. So it was consistently making a good bottom line and top line. So I was keeping it more than 2.5 years. So it went up by 200% plus net profit. So it was a multi-bagger. And 200% price, it has gone up. Now, it also failed in 1 quarter only, recent quarter. And there are reports from some brokers, reliable or not, we don't know really, saying that Gujarat Gas is likely to face problems with its demand side in the next quarter also. So, it means about 2 quarters will go. So, I disposed it off. No, why I say that is, your attitude should be like that. If the company is doing well, keep it. Keep on keeping it on. You don't dispose it off. Say, I am getting 100% profit, therefore I will dispose it off. No. You get 300% profit also. Then also don't dispose it off as long as it is doing well. Warren Buffett says his long-term investment is for life. I am not going to sell. If the company is doing well, why should I sell? So that's the principle that he adopts. Now what I am saying in that case is, when I make a quarterly review of any company, it is valid, please understand, it is valid for that particular quarter only. Now, based on that, you can invest, no doubt. See, not that I am recommending a buy. That recommending a buy is not there from my side. Now you have to go through my video 2-3 times. Go through the stats that I have given 2-3 times. And then decide for yourself. You see, you want to become the millionaire. You want to become the billionaire. You want to become the crorepati. In our country, we all want to become crorepatis first. Billionaires comes at a very late period. Like in the case of Rakesh Junjunwala and so many others. They have all become billionaires by following certain principles only. Now, how do I select companies? What are the primary criteria that I apply to them? Generally, I apply top line should have increased by 50%, bottom line should have increased by 100%, approximately. Okay, top line increased by 35%, bottom line increased by 80%, okay, fine. So, but general limits that I have set is 50% improvement in top line, 50% improvement in bottom line. Now, once that is there, I go through the charts, I make my calculations on my Excel sheets, and I find out what is the price earning ratio, what is the year on year improvements, quarter on quarter improvements, whether they are okay for me, and whether the top line or bottom line have been influenced by any exceptional items. There, if there are exceptional items, they should be taken out. So, why I want to say, I will come before you many times with such principles of investing. So, after you check the first quarterly result and tempted to invest, once you have invested, you don't have anything to do in that for the until the next quarterly result. The only other thing apart from top line, bottom line that you have to maintain, think of is the expansion schemes. The expansion schemes are the ones which ensures that the top line and bottom line go on increasing. That's essential. So these are the main things that I look for. I look for so many other things also, like debt equity ratio and so many other things. Now, how much is the promoter's equity share? So all these things I do see, but you should definitely see 2-3 things: top line, bottom line, expansions. These 3 things ensure a certain minimum bottom line, so you won't fall below that. Thank you for listening. I am not finished. I am not finished even 1/10 of what I want to tell you. So I will be back with you again with similar principles of investing. Please remember these things. These are more important than the quarterly analysis sheets. Quarterly analysis, I do quarterly analysis for good companies, generally speaking. Very rarely, on the demand of some of you, I will make a analysis of a bad company also. Very rare. So thank you for listening. I will be back with you with a wonderful company. I am assuring you it will be a wonderful company. Thank you.